Oh crap, it's sideways. Okay. Let me turn this here. Crap. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can move this here. Let me just reposition this here. Oh crap. Alright. This better not drop out of my hand. I'll zoom in. Yeah, I can. Not that far though. Alright. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. This better have a good grip. Alright. So, do you want to look at something cool? I already have 14 viewers, okay. With number systems. Alright. So let's go to my video here. Alright. Give it a minute. Alright. So the thing about numeral systems is that they can create a very unique pattern. Now this video that I'm working on, it goes from numbers from 0 to 4096, but it's in 5 times the speed. And yeah, it's base 64. And if you don't know already, 64 squared is 4096. So, but with base number systems with a power of 2, like 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, they all end in 0. That's just really cool. Now, I'm gonna show you how I calculate my speed. Here. Let's see here. So, to calculate speed, oh, sorry for that beep. That was my watch. Anyways, if you want to calculate speed, you have to understand how many numbers pass through a second. So say you wanted to do from 0 to 1,000 seconds, and you wanted the speed to be 10 times the speed, then that would just be 100 seconds. Because it's every 10 numbers that pass through equals, or every 10 numbers that passes through a second, yeah, it equals 10. So that's 100 seconds. So, as you can see here, is it even showing the video? Okay. So, alright. So we're going to increment here by 1. Now, since this is 30 frames per second, the video, I'm using it at 5 times the speed. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. So every 6 frames is when a new number needs to be changed. So, sorry, I'm a little nervous because, again, this is live. It's my first live stream. But you can see here. Okay. Oh, and by the way, 5 times the speed, that means 5 numbers pass every second. So see how it's at 3 minutes 31 seconds? It's at 1035. At 3 minutes 32 seconds, it'll be at 1040. Alright. Hold on. Let me go to YouTube and check the live chat, see if anyone is commenting anything. Okay, I gotta cover my hand again because I'm about to sign in and there's some stuff that needs to be censored, so yeah, I'm just gonna put my hand here for right now so nobody sees anything. It'll just be for a few seconds. Oh. Alright. Alright. So I'm just gonna go here. Alright. Alright. So I'm just gonna go here. Alright. So I'm just gonna go here. Sorry for the background. Alright. So here's the. Alright. So here's the. I'm just gonna mute this, okay? So everybody can hear me, so it's not echoing through the computer. But all right, yeah. So I'm currently working on this. Can everyone see it? Okay. I might go live again soon to show you how I do the base 64 value, which is going to be on top of the number. So yeah, I could add some music. It'll be no copyright though, because I played a song that I thought was no copyright because a lot of people used it in their past to make videos, but YouTube copyrighted me for it, so I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go with the flow, try my best to stay in the community guidelines. Alright. Sometimes after a while, after putting so many down, all I'm doing is taking a long text and splitting it about 4,000, well, actually double, so 8,192 times. 4,096 for this, and then 4,096 for the base 64 value. Now, for the base 64 value, what the frick? You're wondering what character set I'm gonna use. Well, there's many base 64 character sets. The most popular one is A through Z, uppercase first, and then lowercase, and then 0 through 9 after, and then two symbols, plus and slash. So, um, but I'm gonna use what I usually use, like I've done in the past. The 0 through 9 first, A through Z uppercase second, A through Z lowercase third, which is 62 symbols, and then adding a hyphen and an underscore. Now, this is what that's the character set that YouTube uses for their video IDs. So you want to upload a video and it gets uploaded, they give you an ID, like a video ID, and that shows you what video you have, what ID you have. And if you convert that to decimal using that character set, you'll end up with a very, very long decimal number. So, alright. Yes, I'm streaming on my phone. I gotta be careful though, this camera holder is not very stable. If you saw beginning, like earlier in the live stream, my phone dropped on the table pretty hard. Thank God it didn't crack. So, alright. That's the thing. I did download OBS Studio, but um it went to download and I specifically downloaded it so I could screen record on my computer, but it did not have the stream key option, which I find really odd because I've watched videos where they have options for stream keys and I don't have that option. So I was like, what the frick? So, oh wait, something's off. Something is off here. Why is it? Okay. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I put 1054 twice. I don't know if you see that. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, there's one way to fix that. This is a prime example of why I mess up when trying to make number videos. It's okay, though. Uh, but, um, the thing is, I have every second that passes by, the value either at the end has to be a 5 or a 0. If it's like a 4 and a 9, like I just said, then it's off. Because it's putting the same number twice, or it's me putting the same number twice. And yeah, it's okay. Did the power just flicker? Yeah, we're just having a winter storm. Alright. Oh. Well, yeah, if the brightness wasn't already bright enough, one would have drained my battery. Okay. Cool. Antonio. Yeah. I don't know if you're referring to the meme that we all left in 2025 or the number itself. But yeah. Now, there is another project. When we get to a stopping point here, we'll go for 3 minutes 40 seconds, whatever value that ends up being at. Okay, so that will be at value number 1080. Oh. Excuse me. All right. Okay. So it's sitting there. 1080, 3 minute 40. All right. Let me rewind all the way back to 0. Please don't crash. So there it goes. All right. Okay, cool. All right. So it's counting at 5 times the speed. Let's get a full screen action, shall we? Just let that count up. I could probably. So it does have good pausing. I want to show you something cool though. So watch this. You press play, and then you press L. L again. Look at that. All right. Oh, I think that's 10 times the speed. It's sped up. Hold on. Oh, now it's stuck at 380. Okay. Dang. All right. Now, I'm going to show you a different project. All right. So let's play this one. Hold on. All right. This is the other one I'm working on. This is supposed to be a number video from 0 with floating decimal point and then 6 zeros behind it, all the way, all the way to 16,777,216. And that is a special number because that's also 16 to the power of 6, or 64 to the power of 4. Or it's 256 to the power of 3. I swear I'm not using a calculator. I know these because I've worked with base numeral systems for a while now, even before starting a YouTube channel. I know how they operate. So there it is, speeding up. Oh, I think, did it just glitch? Okay. You see it stops at 13.107221. So, alright. Let me close this out. Um, I got a little bit of a quiz for you. And it's going to be in CapCut. I'm not going to upload this one because this is just going to be like a math problem test or whatever. Which, okay. So let me just 0. Um, I don't think CapCut has a graph feature, but you can like move the text anywhere you want to. You can make it big or small. There's many different fonts. Um, the one that is really cool to me, which a lot of timer channels use, is this one. Not the LED calculator, but this one. Because, yeah. Let me make it control board style. Let me just make it gray. KindMaster has what? That graph feature? I don't know. I haven't used KindMaster in like a year or two. I don't know. So you can see it's gray there, unless you want me to lighten it up there. It's gray because I would usually make it to gray and then export it and then put digits on top. So actually, that's probably what I might do right now. Um, Let me stretch this out. We'll go 2.5 minutes. And actually, no. I'm just going to get rid of the colon because I'm not going to be using it as a clock. So it's just going to be a regular display here. And actually, let me take this last period off because I'm not going to need it. All right. And then let's export. Give that some time. Can anyone even see it? Oh. Let's see there, it's almost done here. What situation? Alright. Now I go to create project again. Import. Go to untitled. And we click on this one right here. And then that's the display here. Let me just, all right. How do I turn these ring lights off? But hold on. You can see there's the display. Now, oh, one thing I forgot to add. Let me go back to the original one. I need to check the position and where it's at. All right, 283.00. Okay. What is the size? 15. Okay. All right. So now we go into this one. Oh, wrong one. This one. Yes, I know. All right. Give that a minute. All right, so grab our text. Let me check. Okay. So it's 2 minutes, 30 seconds, not 2 hours. The frame rate can get confusing for some people. All right. Yes. And then we'll make that a green. Benzia. I tried doing that. I've done it before. That is quicker and way faster, but I kind of like to go my route with things. Put it into a text and yeah. One time I tried making numbers using that method, like really huge numbers, and I don't know, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, so I started using text options, and it actually works pretty good. Although there is a problem, it does crash CapCut, but that's okay because then I can create a new one, create everything exactly the same, and do that however many times, and then throw that into one video and make a few edits and upload it. So, oh, my brother in the background. All right. Oh, and when I do the stacked method, like Benjia just gave, yeah. I tried doing base 64 once, and PhotoFeed could not handle it at all. It crashed my computer, and that was one heck of a ride. So, and especially now that I want things to speed up now, I have to use single line text now. Now, if I wanted to put edits, I would bring out another text and put whatever I wanted to on top and put labels. So, yeah. It takes the glow. I don't like that at all. There we go, much better. So now, you see there? That's the error code for when something fails, power failure. It would just show PF. Or we can just do a random decimal number. Oh, hi. Thanks. What? Okay. Let's... What other numbers can I make flash? Or I can do words too. Um... Hmm. Trying to think of something. Do you ever know on those microwaves that you use to cook food with? They have speed options where there's a fan and you can control the speed of it. It's a vent fan at the bottom. It would show up something like this. Yeah. Alright. Let's try to make the number 2026 flash, because, it's 2026. And what we'll actually do here is, let's see, let me align this to 6 seconds. This is what I did with the New Year's countdown. I made a flashing screen for people who have photosensitivity problems. I advise them not to watch it, but it flashes very fast and it's bright, but it only lasts for a couple seconds. So, let's see. Um, let's cut that. I don't know why I needed that long string. Let's take that. Make this faster. Okay. What video? Alright. Now let's just take all this. Oh, and I forgot to mention the last time I did a stack thing where it does 0 through 9 through each column, I made a 15-minute countdown timer with that, and I kid you not, I added some effects to it, which I thought would be really cool. How do I? Okay. And when I went to export it, it took at least maybe 3 or 4 hours just for a simple 15-minute video with effects. That was absolutely ridiculous. And what's weird was I posted what was it? A compilation of something on my second channel that was an hour long, or almost an hour long, and it didn't take but maybe 5 minutes to export. So I don't know what's going on there. I guess it depends on how much edits you put into a video, and Let's see here. All right. So now, will this even show up on camera? All right. Oh, there we go. My 8th recent uploaded video. Hold on. Let's see what did it. Oh yeah, it is the New Year's one. Okay. Well, now since I can read live chat through my phone, I guess there's no need to play live here. Can anybody hear me? Make sure I'm not muted the whole 45 minutes I've been streaming. It's been 45 minutes already. Jesus. Time flies when you're having fun. Alright. But yeah, there's some overcharging battery things. But anyways, back to it. Now I could take all this again, what I have made. Let me just delete it. I could make it flash and slower. I can make it flash slower. So that's 2 frames out of the 30 that I have. I don't know how New Year's resolution does. I know I do have a few New Year's resolutions. But I would rather keep those in private. Let's see here. Let's put this at 10 frames, okay. Out of the 30. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I think that's perfect. Now okay. Let's see how many. 10 frames off, 10 frames on. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay. All right. Control C. No. Okay. Control C. Oh. Control C. All right. There we go. Have to angle it just right. Let me take this, Control C again. Okay, so now let's test it. Let me so y'all can see it. Isn't that cool? It literally works like an actual display. Okay. Oh, it just went off. Okay. Well, I could do something really cool. I could change each of these to say different numbers. Oh, 0, 1. How many numbers are there? There's not that many, so it's going to take me a little bit. Three, 4, 5. Oh, I gotta do 3 spaces because it's 3 spaces in that 7 segment display. I can just, since there's a 6 at the end, I can just do that. Okay. And then yeah, that A/B thumbnail testing, I'm not too sure about. I think it's something that YouTube's trying to implement. Has to do with their AI stuff. I think AI is good for some reasons, not all. Because a lot of it is really bad, and yeah. But there are some good things about AI. Okay. I'm guessing Benzia wants me to do it. I used to do it, not anymore, but hold on, I want to play this first. show how it looks. See, now it counts up what flashes. Alright. Hold on. Let's delete all of this. Alright. Okay. So we got that would be 2 seconds. No, it actually won't, because I'm not adding a start beep. Okay, so since we want this, I'll put this at 5 times the speed. So 2 seconds is really all we need here. Alright. 0. And let's make this bigger. Let's make this red, white, and blue, shall we? Alright. So, okay, so that's 5 against 30 frames. Alright. So it'll be every 6 frames again. That's not the one I was looking for. Hold on. There was another font that I used. I think it was CC Verbal, right? Yes, this one. Alright. So I think five. Six. Okay. 6. 7. 8. 9. Alright. So now it just goes 0 through 9. Now I actually learned this hack. Oh, cool. Yeah. That person also still puts my videos in their playlists. Like, what is them, but on other channels? Yeah. But this is all it counts right now. So it's time to add here. Control C, Control V. So that's 2. I've actually learned this hack from someone who actually makes number videos. Um, and I liked the technique at first, but I felt like it was way too fast and too quick. I want to actually like make something that's like worth the time and effort. Alright, so how many lots is that? So 2 is 10. So that would be 20. Yeah, 20. 20 seconds. Okay. So 20 seconds. Yeah. Alright. So that's 100. And then Control C. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? I wasn't even positioned correctly. Alright. Now let's do it. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1,000. Alright. So now what I'm going to do here is make another track here. And now what I'm going to do is make this go for 20 seconds. Okay. And of course it's still going to be well, why not make it a little funky and make the fonts all wicked and weird? And why not use this 0, put raster. Now this one is going to be white. Yeah, white. So now do not cut off the zeros because you will need them later. What? Is there something wrong? Difference in what? I don't know what you're trying to get at here. 7. Now again, I have used this technique before, but I don't use it anymore. I use different techniques to make number videos now. So, I mean, everybody has their own way of doing it. So, make sure they're perfectly aligned. Alright. Now, again, don't cut off the zeros. Because if you cut off the zeros, you will leave a big gap in between the number, and you don't want that. Oh. Well, I hope you do see some change, Antonio. It's 200. I'm counting by the hundreds from the ones. So it's 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Oh, you want 8 to 8,000? I'm only doing up to 1,000 right now. Or it's rating as 99. But there you go here. Now what I want to do for the last one is pick a really unique font that well suits the video. And why not make this big here? Why not make this one? It has to match with those. The LED ain't gonna cut it. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. I need something that ain't too bad. I think this might be good. Now what I'm gonna do is switch that to red. It's already been an hour. Dang. And then I'll go here. Actually, I'm just gonna end up doing this. Alright. Alright. And then it looks so weird. Who cares though? Going to Control C this, put it into here, and make this go a substantial amount of seconds. And then take a 0 from here. And copy that there. And then take a 0 from here. Copy that. Now, you can see they're all different lengths. I can fix that. Alright. And now you can go here. Cut this off here. Yeah, it will. That is, if I work too hard on it. Now, it's optional if you want to leave the leading zeros on or not. For this one, I'm just going to take them off because it's a bit unnecessary. Alright, now we're missing one thing. I think you know where this is going because I'm sure you've seen a video on how to make number videos. Um, Anyway, let me just put a 1 here. I need to go with a, oh, I think I know one. I'm going to use Ubuntu, not the Mono. I use the Mono version way too much, even though that's one of my favorite fonts. It's the only font that I know of that doesn't make the letters move unless it's like a symbol from the Unicode table. So, since that's red, white, and blue, why not make this purple or pink? I don't know. I guess that would be good. Or no. Sometimes you have to find which colors you want and see what you like and see if it's suitable for you. Alright. So now, once we got all that covered, you can see it's off center. It's okay. Now, what we want to do is go back to the beginning. Now we got to see how many numbers pass a second. So let's go to 1 second here. And we can see that at 1 second it reaches 5. So now we go to the speed option and we put 5x speed. And we'll actually, I'll put it at the bottom. That's a bit too big. Alright. I need to find that Microsoft font. What is this one? Oh, that's cool. CC radiation. But that's not the font I'm looking for here. Now, I need one of the Microsoft. Yep. All right, one of these. I think this one would go good. And then, and add some colors to it. It would usually be the basic red, but I usually like to do this color, because if you don't know, that's actually my favorite color. So, let me add a stroke. Um, and why not add a shadow too? I don't want any blurriness. Well, maybe a little wouldn't hurt. Make this a little bit. Now, you don't want it too blurry, or else it would be like this and it would look wacky. It would look terrible. So, always try to like keep it in line as best as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah. And now, once you got that labeled, you can take it and stretch it all the way across the numbers here. Alright. Oh. What the frick? Did I press something? There we go. And what's cool about this, you can you can hide the track. I can take this one too. This one. Or I could just, you know, or I could take the speed away if I wanted to hide the speed. Yeah, I'm gonna have it back. Alright, let's play our footage and yeah. And at 10 times speed, it makes the tens column act as the units place counting up. So it acts as 1 second, but it's 10 seconds because it's 10 times the speed. So I'm going to let this play through and see what you think about it. Actually, let me stop it because I forgot one important thing: some music. Now, let me see here. I got 3 notifications. Okay. Uh, we'll check them once I'm done live streaming here. No, I don't want your cookies, NCS. Last time I got on a website it wasn't supposed to be on, and it ended up giving me a mini antivirus. So I had to clear all of my cookies, which made everything extremely slow. So, yeah. Oh, you think it's good? Well, good. Thanks. All right. Um, I'm trying to think of some songs. Hmm. Why is it not playing? Oh, crap. Did I not download it? Oh, the download is stuck. No, it ain't stuck. It's taking a while to go through. It shouldn't take but 2 seconds. I guess because the internet's a little laggy. Am I lagging any? Oh, bye. Come on. There's no way it should be taking this long just to download a single song. And I don't even have that much storage besides the things that I need to run my computer. Alright, it's now downloaded. Did I just close it? Oh dang. Now I'm gonna have to sign back into YouTube. No, I don't want another text. Let's import downloads. Let's put this audio down here. Turn this down a little bit because it's a little too loud. Okay. And, ooh. I'm going to take this off for a second. Okay. You might go to sleep. Okay. Have at it then. It's still loud. Oh, you are? Okay. So, does anyone like it? Did y'all just see that? My computer went to sleep while it was still running. What the frick is that? It's never done that. There we go. Now it's at 1,000. And if you calculate the time when it reaches 1,000, so 3:20, 3 minutes 20 seconds. And then what does it start at? 0. So that's 200 seconds. And 200 times 5 is 1,000, so it makes sense. 3 minutes 20 seconds. So that's, yeah. Now, I'm not going to upload this because, again, I have another project to do, but yeah. Alright. So I think I'm going to end the live here. That's how, not this technique, but the other technique that I showed in the beginning is how I make it. And I do label it, and yeah. I'm still going at it. Alright. Bye-bye, I guess.